So let's discuss the Cowboys running back situation. So we went into the draft. We had our eyes on a couple of guys. Then we came back around in the third round. We had two picks, and they went pretty early on. We used one of the picks on Maris Laufu, and I'm sorry if I'm blanking on his name. But a lot of Cowboys fans were very critical because we could have got a running back there. Um, we ended up signing Zeke back right after the draft. There was reports of it before the draft, and a couple of pessimistic fans are mad that the Cowboys settled once they figured that they can get Zeke back, and I completely understand the sentiment. But let me start about this. Zeke, in my opinion, I was very harsh when I first heard of the signing on Twitter, and then I watched the film, and I'm not as harsh as before, but I'm still gonna be realistic. In my opinion, Zeke is still not a lead back in this league. I know you may love him. You reminisce on the time of the good times, the good times they were. I really hate we wasted his prime. I really do. I dread it every day. What a premier running back, probably one of the highest peaks in this league. I really hate that his knees gave out, and it was just a trickle down effect. I'm happy he got his money, but I hate we paid him that much money, and it began the trend of the dying of the running back position. Not necessarily began it, but it definitely validated it. We definitely add some validation to that claim. But in my opinion, having a signature back in the league is always been important. I will never stop emphasizing that having a signature back is very important to a championship team, whether people like it or not. You can have it's just certain things. I miss those 2010s years. I really do. I really do. Because it was almost a premier back on almost every team. Just the list goes on and on. And I just get, emotional just saying it, because each of those guys offered a set of skills that was so different than everyone else, and it very much added to the team. I remember when you had the game plan for the running back, and how much, even with the game plan, he would run past it. And and I'm really happy this offseason that the running back position kind of made back into the headlines, back into the forefront, getting paid, with Saquon Barkley getting this money, with the Eagles just a multitude of guys getting paid. Because I was never for, even with the analytics for it, I was never for devaluing the running back position. Yes, I understand in a run game, you value an O-line more because that's the better asset. I really do understand it, but I refuse to just throw away the run back position like that, because it's that much important. I'm telling you, it's just as important for you who you're blocking for, and how you're blocking it, if that makes sense. Like when we had the combo of Pollard and Zeke as an O-line, I already know it because I already know they felt it, because I felt it when I was playing. The defense reacts differently when backs are that back. Whether it be a speed back, you notice that all you need to do is just get a crease, and he's gonna hit his head on the goalpost. He's gonna get in the box for 6. Or if it's a power back, where we need to really dig in, and you see that the defense is really buckling their chin strap, because they know we're gonna churn you out. We're here to get these yards per carry. We're here to get that 4.5, or that 3.75. Like, we're here to get that, not knock you off your teeth, because we know if we get you knocking and we get him to the next level, that's automatic. 2 of those is a first down, and you can't tell me that you can just have anybody back there. The running back position at every level of football is so dynamic. Shout out to all the running backs I played with, man. I remember all the running backs I played with. They were all some dogs, man. All of them at their respective level. It didn't even matter, because they're just special. It's just you can't. You can't get a receiver and go play a running back. It's just different, man, because he gonna get beat up, and it's an art to it, just like it's an art to route running, just like an art to blocking. It is an art to a running back with great vision. I love a running back with great vision, as you know, because I really hate working on a play, open up a hole, and the running back didn't see it. That's what many people criticize Tony Pollard for in one of those plays. They're like, man, like it's a play from this past year versus the Cardinals. The hole is their biggest day, and Tony Pollard just moving fast. He's just moving full speed forward. That's what you got to understand. The mindset of a back. He's not a patient back. Focus on the fundamentals, keeping the ball high and tight and leaning forward, and then okay, my keys is front side out the gate, cutback. Front side out the gate, cutback. If it's there, reading the butts of your old lineman, like it's truly a beautiful relationship between the old lineman and his running back. How in sync they have to be when being in the spot, walkthroughs, being important. Hurry up and make sure you get up to this linebacker at this time, because he can get free. Like you missing a block, and your running back got you because he gonna make a miss. Regardless, like. It's certain things you can't replace, and naturally in the game of football, in the game that was pass heavy, we're seeing a trend of teams going back to run traditionally. I mean, I don't know who didn't see this trend going back, but if you can't beat Patrick Mahomes at his game, take the air out the ball. It's natural football 101. Take the air out the ball. It's just certain things. I mean, like I don't know how y'all watch the game, but when I watch the game, after the Cowboys get like a 20-30 yard game, if it's through the air, play action, I'm saying, okay, let's run the ball. It's a nice change up. D lineman getting back set. They change. They tired. Hey, if they sub in, it's a fresh set of guys. You run the ball because it's a punch. It's like a jab while you boxing. It's a jab. Hey. This jab may stumble you or not. Like it's a change up, because I'm all for balance, and I think that's what we need, especially with Dak Prescott. In order for him to go far in the playoffs for this team, we really need. We don't need to be a fully committed, balanced team, but we do need to 70-30, 65-35, around that. I don't think you understand when teams want to bring that extra DB in packages like that, and they got 8 or like 7 DBs on the field. They can only have 11 guys out there. They only got 4 in the box. And if they put any of them DBs in the box, it's food, because all them guys are like $150 soaking wet, i.e. us this year. Like, you gotta run on that. So as you can know, like so far this season, the draft, that was my most successful video, going over like the prospects I love. The current room as it stands, we got Rico Dowdle, solid guy, injury prone. Deuce Vaughn, I love him coming out of college. He didn't get much run. He's small, but look, man, we can't just count him out because he's small. I'm sorry. Like, he's still a dog. You don't know what he can do. And now we add Zeke. Miles on the tires, high in age. Zeke, in my opinion, I owe you an apology for what I said on Twitter. You just ain't got it no more. Nah, you still got some juice. You do. Yeah, like I'm like that. But there was reports, which I'm very happy of today, that the Cowboys are interested in Najee Harris. See, that's a pickup or a trade that if we make, it makes the Zeke signing even better, in my opinion. Like, now you understand what we're saying. Like, we don't want Zeke as just a punch. We want it as a 1-2 punch. But we also got a guy, want to take a look at. He's undrafted free agent. He was a hot commodity. Everyone's talking about him. Nathaniel Peat. We're gonna take a look at his film. But shout out to everyone. We just trying to get this Cowboys as balanced as possible, man. Real talk. So let's take a look at my boy Nate Peat. I'm sorry, I said Nathaniel. His name is Nate Peat, undrafted, man, out of Missouri. Always pay attention to the Cowboys as undrafted free agents. They have hit in the past. We got Terrence Steele from the undrafted free agency, but they understand how dire of a need that the running back position is. So they are really trying to right their wrongs by not drafting in the first round or in the second round with this guy. So out the gate, okay. So look, everyone. This is well blocked up so far. We gotten up to the linebacker. We got this guy. It was a big guy right here. He got him hooked. Look at this guy. I'm just looking. Look, beautiful. Look at this O-line. We're heading right, so I need all hats on that side. So that's how I know you win the rep. Right now, hat on the right side. Right now, hat on the right side. Right now, you know what I'm saying? Hat on the right side. This guy. His hat is on the right side, but look, all I need you to do is displace him this way. So look, right now, I would say the hole is here, if you can get enough speed, or here is the hole. Oh, so I'm looking at that. So let's see this. First of all, let's see this guy vision. See the guy vision. So 49 comes off late. Gave my guy credit too soon, man. Gave my guys credit too soon. Yeah, I'm seeing it. He got speed. He has heart. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing the vision, Cowboy fans. I'm seeing. So I think it's the same plays over and over again. So we'll end it here. So yeah, the running back position. It's gonna be a fight in this training camp. Who's gonna make the roster? We got a lot of running backs. Great, we got options. I think for sure we know one is a shoe-in is Zeke, but hopefully we can trade for Najee Harris. That would be a great pickup. Yeah. So until next time, Cowboys fans, make sure you like and subscribe to the video. Peace.